Hey everybody, Nathan here with Sampson Farms, and tonight we have
Johnny.
Timby and Pookie.
and Pookie. How's everybody doing? Got Oak Knob Farm. Hey Dave. Farmish kind of life. Hey Amy. Mama Z's Texas Kitchen. Hey Misty. Miss Cecilia Jansen. How you doing? Copper Kettle Farms. Hey Crystal. Stacy Ledbetter. Hey Stacy. Papa Z. Lisa Lee. How's everybody doing? Stringfield Ridge Farm. Hey guys. Castle Hives. Hey, new sub. Thanks. I greatly appreciate it. So do the girls. Timbers gets more excited about my sub count than anybody else does. Anybody have anything cool going on this week? I know Farmers Kind of Life did their first live and it was amazing. I know Mama Z's Texas Kitchen is playing in the dirt and planting stuff. Oh, did I miss it? Oh, hey, North Star Prep Setter. Yeah, 4 inches of snow. You can keep it. No, Crystal. That is not going to be my emoji. Hey, Gina HT, how you doing, neighbor? Hey, Unpolished Gardens, how you doing? Eli, how you doing, single man? Glad to see everybody in here so far. Johnny, are you talking to Tempe from there to there through there?
No.
It says Homestead Humor. It says Tempe. Right there, it says it. Homestead Humor, Tempe. Hey, Stephanie Blooms, how you doing? Big Dreams Homestead. Oh, you gotta work. That sucks. Went and grabbed a 100-foot tape measure so I can start setting up a hoop house today because I have some plants that need to get outside. So I need to get something to put them outside. So that hoop house needs to. She called me troll. That means she loves me. Anne Marie. She also said hi to y'all too, but she called me a troll.
I didn't type that, just saying.
Temperance probably did. Are you on Mom's account?
Of course.
You weirdo. She typed her own name in. So I've got some eggplants in there that are about this tall and they need to go outside so I can set up more stuff. Hey, Wiccan Chicken Homestead, how you doing, Missy? Glad you could make it. Zen Shop, I went to go ship it out today. Didn't have enough to ship it because shipping on that dude is expensive because it weighs a lot. So it's going out tomorrow. Oh, Dave, that sounds exciting. Getting your stakes ready for mark out your garden. Don't tell my phone to shut up. Everybody's saying hi to Tempe and Johnny.
Hi, everybody.
Just got your eggplant start yesterday. I planted mine. I'd had to look at the dates, but hey Katie, how you doing? I'd had to look at the date, but I planted it sometime in January. But they are already. I've got some that are this tall. My sponsor, when that light they sent me is amazing. Don't run off Zen Shop. You can sit here and watch. But yeah, it will be in the mail tomorrow. I've got it packaged up and It's got the label on it and everything. Been recovering mood. Oh, we're awesome. Wishing you were better. But yeah, so got the 100-foot tape measure so I can lay out the hoop house and get it all square. Run it as far as I can off the side of the greenhouse I can, and then I can go set some of these plants out there. Hey, Pete. Pete's little homestead. Oh, you're never late. You're always on time. So behind. Oh, that's okay. You'll catch up. I'm going to start tomatoes. I've got tomatoes started. I just have a lot more I need to start. I need to get some San Marzanos really, really, really going. Foot, it puts it about 8 foot tall in the middle. So I have it spaced out at 12 foot, and I can still walk down the middle of it. So it's way bigger than 6 foot in it. Hey, Vonnie, Grandma's so happy. So I have it set out right now the same width as my greenhouse frame. And I can still walk in the middle of it. Just started tomatoes and peppers. That is awesome. Ooh, I don't like snow. But it's just been yesterday it rained. It's supposed to rain today and it didn't. And earlier in the week it forecasted rain for all week, but I didn't look at it today, and that might have changed. But I really wanted to get some stuff tilled up. But if I get the hoop house up and get it covered with the 6 mil plastic we got, it should dry it out underneath it, at least where I can get the tiller in there and till up a couple of spots. I need to get some slat boards so I can just plastic the greenhouse frames so I can put stuff on the shelves in there. You guys planted yet? If so, what have you planted or started? We haven't planted anything outside yet, but I've got bukus of timbers. Hold on, I'll go through the list of what I planted. Timbers, entertain the people.
I don't know what to entertain them with.
Oh no, be pretty. You're cute and adorable.
Pookie? Pookie, what are you doing? Just laying there? Okay. Here he comes.
Were you cute and adorable?
Yes.
You're going to tell me if you wasn't. Was she cute and adorable? If not, you can tell me because I don't believe she is either. Let's see. I started planting on January 17th. I planted onions. But on January 31st, I planted eggplant, leeks, and 15 different varieties of peppers. So the eggplants that I pulled today are a month and a half old, but they're this tall. And then on February 7th, I planted 6 more types of peppers. February 18th, I planted an apocalypse scorpion pepper. February 19th, a tray full of 7 varieties of tomatoes. Then February 25th, I planted 12 different types of peppers there too. I told you I had, Shayla, I told you I was wearing it. Bob, you're never late. You're just always right on perfect time. Mountain Crest Farm, I'm glad you're here. Won't plant here until the end of May, beginning of June. I don't know if I could do that. It's that amount of time of not being able to plant and stuff like that would probably kill me. Oh, Stephanie, that's funny. But yeah, I mean, every time I usually, depending on what it is, most things like the pepper plants, I don't need 6 plants of a variety of pepper. but I plant one of the 6 cells with it. And I do need to replant cayennes because I have like one plant popped up. So it didn't do the best. But they're very tasty. Well, you can't even see it, but whenever I do it, I put it down, the variety, and then I take a popsicle stick and I'll mark it with whatever type of variety is, like peppers or peas. So the P1 through whatever, eggplants or E's. The Carolina Reaper got its own marker. Instead of a pepper, it was CR1. But that's because it's a special pepper. And Dave, that's exactly what I do. I've given a lot of plants to neighbors who wanted them. Cecilia, it's not showing that I'm doing anything to cause any buffering. You didn't get a message icon today. I've had this set up for a while. Sometimes. But no, the company I'm with now is awesome. It's a local company. I asked them to bump up my upload speed, and man, do they bump up my upload speed. Normally they throttle it for people, and I told them that I do YouTube, and they give me unrestricted upload. So my upload speed and my download speeds are about the same, which isn't that great, but about 10 megabytes per second. Sherry said she'll see you in a little over a week now. Oh, no message here either. That's weird. I'm glad you all made it in. Oh, hey Tanya, Mo Homesteading, how you doing? I see you're at work. Hey Rachel, Garden for Cheap, how you doing? But today I potted up some things. We went to Dollar General. I just got some solo cups and drilled holes in the bottom of them. Let's talk about prepping. Hey, how you doing? So that's what we were doing earlier, was potting up some of our larger plants and setting them in another tray. Smith family is live too. Oh, I hate that I'm stepping on someone else. I hate that, really. But you really can't avoid it anymore. There's so many of us doing lives and stuff like that. How is the move? Are you all finished? We're not entirely finished. We're just waiting on some things to settle down, and then we'll bring some other stuff over. Hey Anna, Mimsy's Garden, how you doing? Strong enough to be in Homestead. Hey, how y'all guys doing? Back to Rootstead, how you doing? Glad y'all could make it. Exactly, Sherry. I mean, it is going to happen. It's going to happen, and I hope everyone the best of luck, no matter how many people are. I know people who will be in both lives. Nathan has a new home, become more and more real. I think you all have. Yeah, it's starting to get more real. They called me today about the back payment on that one mortgage, so I'm trying to get that up. It's all right. This is the only room they painted, but I like it. It breaks it up as well. But yes, this house is much larger, and I like it a lot better. Heaven's Essentials, hey, how you doing? Glad you made it. Crochet Me Pink Kelly, hey, glad you could stop in. Jesus is Lord. He said the Sunday before that they are not going to do live since they're not on the road, is what they said the Sunday before. Single man is something you haven't ever had. Unfortunately, we have it with this house. To save this land that was given to the guy and to save this house, we picked up their mortgage. Well, it's not bad. I mean, we can guarantee them the one payment a month. It's just catching up the back payments that's a little tricky. Trying to come up with everything. Yep, exactly right, Bonnie. They're not going to do any more until they announce later. Exactly, Stephanie Blooms. But yeah, even picking up this mortgage for the amount it is, we can guarantee the one payment a month, easy enough. And but it's a completely whole nother better situation. And we could ever get enough saved up to actually move the trailer we were living in and get a little bit of stuff fixed up in it, we could rent that out and help us out as well. And that is the plan. So it's just maintaining everything the way we can now. We get that spot set up for someone else to rent. They can rent it, and that would just help ease the burden here. And we can actually take the rent plus the normal payment and get it paid off faster that way as well. So let's see. What else have we? Oh, yeah. Wicked Chickens Homestead, you'll rent it. We ever get it set up, be happy to rent it out to you. I'll even save enough room so you can garden or whatnot as well. You can look at my sheep and goats in the backyard once I get them put in. Um, hey, Ian, Rig Outdoors, how you doing? So this weekend, real estate brain? No, I don't think so. But this weekend we did move all but two of our hutches. I'm gonna go grab dinner. Take care and have a good night. We make no promises, but we will try. Castle Hives. That's all we can do. Josh Connor, hello. How you doing? Exactly, Bonnie. I hope it works out for you. Hey, Diana, how you doing? So we did move all but two of our hutches over here. We left two of them that are empty over on another place. One I just detest. I don't like that hutch at all. The other one is an empty rabbit hutch that we need to bring over, and we have two gray bunnies in one pen, and we need to separate them out. You're thinking of trading your 40 wooded acres in Northwest Arizona. I heard you saying that, like just like the moving plan wasn't working out for you. Lost a rabbit to a predator. Josh, I am sorry to hear that. I do have an update on Millie. And it's not a good update. Last Friday evening, we had to bury her. The dog attack took its toll on her. Oh, I can't wait for the shindig. Hey, Penniless Plantation, how you doing? Jesus is Lord. That's what I was just saying. We had to bury her Friday evening, and I think it was Thursday evening. Uh, we lost Clovis, and we're not even sure why we lost Clovis. Um, so we think it was another attack, but we just couldn't tell really. But it it is sad, but it is part of it, part of people letting dogs run free. Yep, that's why I said the Clovis thing was taken care of, Copper Kettle. Diana, I was rooting for her too. You have a place for your crossbow target. Ian, yes, I do have several places for a crossbow target. I'm sitting on a full acre here, so I have a lot more room. Yep. I don't. Hey, Ridge Life, how you doing? And we don't know. He was out of the pen, and he was next to the pen, but he was just dead. Uh, so we're really not sure Sorry, catching up on comments here. But and temperance is. I mean, we're all kind of used to it. I mean, it happens. Everything like that. If I knew for sure which animal it was, I wouldn't need any kind of trap or trick, anything of that nature. North Star Prep Star, yeah, I'm okay. We lost Millie and we lost Clovis. Mountain Crest Farm, yes. If we see a dog doing it, that's not a problem, and it probably wouldn't be a crossbow. I have much more efficient items. Hey, Callahan's Town to Country. But we still have Dottie, and I need to get to Miss Brenda's because there's 3 sheep over there for us that we need to get. But we have places for them. Oh, excuse me. Hands Town and Country. Yeah, Millie. She was doing good, and then she got down and just couldn't get back up. Then she had moved herself and got in the mud, and I think she died from pneumonia. Even though we were treating her and everything of that nature, she was old. She was attacked by the dog. A lot of complications from that. Hey, Messianic Truth Live, how you doing? That's fine, Mo Homesteading. I know you got to pay the bills. So, Dad brought his tractor home on Friday, so we took care of it. Doesn't really get easier, but you do, yeah, just like you said, you have to learn to live with it. It is part of it. I'm just glad it doesn't happen every day. You know, we just lost a kitten. Yeah. We've lost kittens before too. That's what'll get her. Thanks, Ian. That means a lot to me. I greatly appreciate it. Stephanie, I hope you enjoy your dinner. All right, Amy. See you next time. I'm glad you stopped by. Are you quail laying eggs yet, Nate? Your white quail. Messianic Truth Live, I've just moved them, so that kind of shook them up a little bit. But they should start laying before too long. You guys have a nice new pad, though, right? Yes, we have a very nice new pad, and we are loving every minute of it. Ian, I can completely understand it. You have more jobs than anyone needs. Appreciate it, Anna. Take care. But as in our 2020 vision, we got another thing checked off. I moved the carport over, set it up, so the quail barn is in operation, and the rabbits are on underneath it as well. Bub, that's fine, man. You're probably out milking rabbits. I completely understand that. 110 hours at work this week. That is just a lot. You're exactly right, Bob. That's part of owning livestock. There's way too many variables. You'll never get 100% of them where you need them. Something's going to happen. Hey, Homestead Odyssey, how you doing? Two-family homestead? Yes, I'm pretty sure that was Bomber making that noise. Bomber, come here. Oh, it's not my dog. It's Johnny's dog. He's more cat-sized. Got dinner in the oven. What's for dinner? Johnny's making me make her garlic parmesan fries. Hey, Thomas Farm Okie. Hey, Kinfolk Farm of Georgia. Yes, we're enjoying it greatly. Black bean and cheese burritos. Oh, that's awesome. Yep, milk and rabbits. I almost got 4 teaspoons today. See, I wasn't trolling. He says it all the time. Oh, awesome, Anne Marie. Maybe you learned some trolling tricks from me. Hey, tongue tied. Hey, Camp Patton Family Compound. How you doing, Gil? Chicken breast and mashed cauliflower on the menu here. That sounds awesome. You learn from the best. Ooh, burgers sound good too. Yeah, I think we're just going to do the garlic parmesan fries because they sound amazing. Although we have been eating nachos for, we ate them 2 nights in a row. They were so good, and I would have offered to share with some of y'all, but they nachos. They aren't. But they were good. Having a can of peaches ain't nothing wrong with that. I love canned peaches. Ooh, stuffed quail and stuffed shawarma chicken the other day. That sounds pretty good too. I still like honey glazed quail with hot pepper spices on it. 76, yeah, no heat to honey. Yeah, I know that's for a fact. That's another thing I like about this place. Uh, this one has central heat and air. My other one did not. So it was, you got lucky on keeping things adjusted. This one, I can set it and forget it, and it's perfect. Wagyu burgers tonight here. Ooh, fancy. All right, now you're getting too loud. Go play. Stop it. We're not going to do that. Go. Hey, what'd I say? Nachos are a staple dinner. They're pretty staple. Oh, you're all eating kiwis right in the sea. Don't have no kiwis. I pickled my leftover peppers for my hot pepper. Ooh, that's nice. Hold on. Somebody's here. Y'all entertain. Random people. Picking up Dick's friend. Sorry about that. The guy that lived in our camper, he had a friend and somebody come pick him up. And that's why I'm putting a fence across the front yard with a gate. That's true. They were some good nachos. And then Johnny made nachos the next night, and those were good too. You grill those dudes, and it's pretty good. Anybody see my video from Friday night? Friday afternoon of the beef cheeks in the Instant Pot? That dude was pretty good too. Didn't you do some wood turnings? Yes, I am doing wood turnings, and I'm trying to catch up on a lot of orders right now. Chili verde nachos. I'd rather eat real Mexican food than. Now, I guarantee you these weren't real nachos, but they were so good. Loaded up with some pickled jalapenos. Well, for me anyway, because Johnny won't eat pickled jalapenos. Well, she kind of did, but she every once in a while. You don't know, didn't let you taste that. They didn't survive. There was none left. Homestead, I see that's fine. I know I'm kind of in people's dining hour. Trying to kill your diet. I don't know. Those roast vegetables were pretty good too, and wasn't many of them left for the next day for me to eat. This is true, Bob. They are not real Mexican food. I mean, chimichangas aren't really Mexican food neither. They're an accident. How would what can, Misty? I guess you would put just can it like regular canned meat. What kind of pots and pans do we have? Uh,
2 big pans.
I've got a bunch of cast iron skillets.
2 big pans.
I've got
1
a
little pan.
KitchenAid mixer. What other? And we got a bunch of crock pots. Like a bunch of crock pots. Nobody should have this many crock pots. I'm just saying. Misty, that might be a little bit fatty for canning. You kind of want to lean, more lean cuts put in there. Beef cheeks are pretty fatty. D, yes, chimichangas are an amazing accident. What kind of pots and pans do you have? Misty, no, she wasn't. She was asking me what kind of pots and pans do I have, or other small appliances. It's hard being Mexican and keeping low carb and keto. I can bet, but the food's so good. Fajita vegetables and shrimp shoved in it. That's my weakness. Chimichangas will be an accident when you're done a few hours later. Maybe for her, but for me, no. Oh, I love fajitas too. But you take the fajitas mix and put it in a chimichanga with some shrimp, deep fry that dude, and cover it in cheese sauce. Oh, got a bug out, folks. Real burritos just showed up. All right, Eli. Have a good evening, man. Cook the lye out, then add the butter and essential oils. And oh, that sounds cool. The only way we've ever made soap was on the stove. But frittata sounds good too. All right, Bob. I'll see you. See you later. Chimichangas are delicious. Yeah, they are. Bob, you're gonna get in trouble. Johnny has a smile on her face. Yeah, I could get her laughing real good for you, but that wouldn't be appropriate. Two family homestead, that would be amazing. Ooh, shrimp flavored ramen. I like shrimp flavored ramen. Yeah, Teresa, Bub's a mess. See you later, Ian. I hope you have a good evening. Is your kind of budget for seafood anyway? No, Breaking Johnny is not YouTube friendly. Shayla. And here she goes. Yo, I broke Johnny just a little bit.
Shayla did.
Shayla did it. Hey, Crystal. Wait, you were gone? Yes, those are potatoes. I saw an article on Facebook and it was not YouTube friendly, so we'll just put it there. But I had days worth of comedy involving that article. Oh. Have any of y'all heard about this new website being developed called the Homestead Hub? Papa Z, that's your fault right there. You said it in your live. I resisted. I'm just saying. As everyone runs over to Facebook. It was just an article on Facebook. I can't. It was doctors wanting people not to do something with something. And that's all I'm getting into, all right? But Homestead Hub will be a new website that will show all your favorite homesteading YouTubers, times that they will be on, their schedules, profiles, forums, even articles written by some of your favorite homesteaders, set up by our own favorite Copper Kettle Farms. Cecilia, our times, I checked them this morning, they were at 2,871 hours. Nope, haven't heard of it. Yes, it will be great. It is going to be an amazing website. I've been asked to help moderate it, and I am going to moderate it very well. Back to Rootstead, it will be great. Everyone is welcome. Big Dreams Homestead, my kid still does that.
Still just what?
Gina HD, once it goes live, we will all shout it out from the mountaintops that this site is live. I can guarantee you that right now. Hey, Southern Blessed Homestead, how you doing, Mac? You're not late. You're right on time. Even you, Rachel. Yes, even you. Everyone is welcome. There's no height requirement on this website. Hey, Sunny's Place, how you doing? Raw cherry tomatoes, Italian dressing. Ooh, that's just weird. I'm glad you're doing good. At least on this end of the camera, you can't give me the finger like you did in your video. Hmm? So hopefully the weather holds out to put it together. He gave us all the finger equally. I think he was thinking about you though, Anne Marie, when he was doing it. Maybe. Probably not. You're about at 2,000, but you've only got 3 live streams. Yeah, live streams do help. I mean, they help out a lot. The finger. When are you going to do some more lives, Bub? I know you're busy, but I'm pretty sure you could fit some in. I'm surprised your presidential campaign didn't do better for you. Get you up there more. Hey, Ant's Tiny Life. Yeah, I'm glad you made it. As well. Lives are not that hard to set up. They're pretty easy. Mac, yes, I have an awesome crowd every live. And not only is it an awesome crowd, but it's full of awesome people. No, I just have a cough. I always have a cough. And I don't drink Corona, so I'm good. Pete, that's fine. Lurk away, man. Dee thinks she's funny. Usually she is. I'm here. I just need to get a fence across my front yard so people can come in. Live streams are really easy with StreamYard. I don't even mess with StreamYards. I just do it all from Facebook.
Two.
Hmm?
YouTube. You said Facebook.
Yeah, what she said. Callahan's Town and Country, I greatly appreciate it. Ha ha ha, Crystal. And yeah, you can do it on your laptop. You can do it on your phone even too. It's not hard at all. I've done that before. Big Dreams Homestead. Actually, that's what Johnny's doing now. She's got friends that always tell her to look at the camera because she's always looking at the comments. But she finally looked. And I don't know what Temperance is doing. She's watching some other YouTube video. We can't even see her face. Oh man, don't warn somebody. Laptop now, but I'm leaning forward because I'm getting old.
You're always old.
I don't think she's gonna live to 11. Is it on your YouTube channel? Thomas Farmoki, you have to verify your account first before you can go live. So there is that as well. You won't be able to go live from your phone. You'll have to do it from a laptop. See, Amory, that's a good one. And I can understand that. There's a foot on the screen. You see the size of that hoof? That's not a foot. That's a hoof. That's a 10-year-old hoof.
Soon to be 11-year-old hoof.
Callahan's Town and Country? Yes, you do. You need to convince everyone that you need quail. You missed the foot? Here's the foot. Look at this hoof. It's like a ski, a snowshoe. It's a paddle. Yeah. She has a firm foundation, all right. She's going to be 17 foot tall.
That's your fault.
She's just begun to grow. My kids have skis. She was 3 foot tall by the time she was 2 years old. Mama's East Texas Kitchen. No, I got little bitty feet. They're just size 13s. We got 35 babies between the chicks and the guineas. We caught my guinea bird and my speckled Sussex the other day to put them in a new coop and move them over here. The guinea bird wasn't having none of it. Leave your granddaughter alone. Sherry, she's almost as tall as you are. She's definitely sassy. It's great. At events, I can just be like, go get them. And she just homes in on Smudge and Sherry. And it's the easiest way to find them. Callahan's Town and Country, if you need any help with what you're doing, you can always ask me and I will be glad to help you out. No stars. Pressure makes me a moderator and I'll block myself. Daughter wears an 11. What size shoe she wearing right now? She's 10 and she wears a size 9.
I don't know.
It'd be
Big.
10.
Okay.
Bigger than my foot.
It'd be 10 because I'm outgrowing a 9.
Okay, she's 10 years old and she's almost in a size 10 shoe.
I'm almost
Adult. 90's got a little tiny foot. Temperance got a big old hoof. Just saying.
My foot's finally bigger than hers.
Hey, Narrowway Farm. Hey, we got them from Tractor Supply. We have them in a stock tank all together. And that's fine.
I can remember when you were little, your foot was only that big.
That long. When she was born, her foot was this long.
I thought it was only as long as your finger.
It was no, her foot was only that long. Yeah, she had an itty bitty foot, but she was born little. Cecilia, they say she's supposed to be 6 foot tall. Yes, and she's almost as tall as her mom. Ooh, that's a big foot. I wear a size. I got a little bitty size 13 shoe.
No. That's a big foot. You got a big foot.
I would put the ducks in with themselves and put the guineas in with the chickens because ducks are mean. But that's just my advice. I would isolate the ducks because they make a mess and get everything wet, and that's more detrimental to the chicken and a guinea keat. So I would put the ducks in their own thing. Size 24. Good Lord. Yeah, guineas will do what they want. My foot is down. That's Temperance's. Callahan's Town and Country. Yes, ducks are nasty when they're little. The way I did mine is I have a stock tank with the wood chips put in one end of it. I have holes drilled in it to drain it out into a bucket. Cookie, what are you doing? Oh, that bad, huh? So that way, when the ducks made a mess in there, it would drain out into the bucket. We just dumped it every day. But ducks to do that, they'll splash water everywhere. 75 babies. Between the chickens, quail, and rabbits. I haven't even fired up my incubators yet. I'm still waiting on the eggs. None of my birds seem to want to be laying right now, which is fine because once they start laying, I'm going to take 50% of my speckled Sussex eggs. I'm going to hatch out. The rest are going to be for us to eat. Yep, change the ducks' water at least twice a day. There is one thing, if you ever tried it, you can teach ducks to drink from a water nipple. So that is that if you want to do that. We were camping at Roughfoot Lake last weekend. I was going to tell you to come down and fish with us, but didn't know if that was weird. Maybe you knew to the homestead computer. Actually, no, that's not weird. Unfortunately, I probably wouldn't have been able to make it down because I was extremely busy moving everything. It helps if they have just enough water to dip their nostrils in it. But they don't need it for a whole lot.
There was a neat video that we watched where this person took.
Well, Mac, come on up. We'll go fishing at Roughfoot Lake. All right, everybody. It is 6:54. Coming up next, we have Two Family Homestead featuring Deep South Homestead tonight. It's not a Tech Tuesday. It's a Monday Night Live on Tuesday night. So it's going to be a great show. I hope to see everyone there. I will be in the chat, so trolling like I always do. Yeah, yeah, we have had a lot of reunions at Rosefoot Lake as well. But we are going to shut this down. I'll see you at Two Family, where I'll be a trolling. See y'all guys next week. As always, God bless. Have a great night.